Hello and welcome everybody to the second day of the Virtual Roundtable Conference. Today is the 9th of October 2010 with a great pleasure of welcoming Russel Stannard, soon to be Dr. Russel Stannard, so we heard, doing his PhD at the moment at Warwick, and we will be hearing a little bit more about his fantastic works on the teacher training videos and the research that he's doing with giving student feedbacks. And so I'm going to pass over to Russel, but before I do that, quickly an overview of what's coming up. Janet Bianchini will soon follow after Russel. Hers theme is phrasal verbs and Web 2.0 tool. And then what we will do is then we'll split in 5 parallel sessions. They will all take place in different rooms. So I'll put up that board later on large, because then we will spread out. We will vacate this room and spread out into 5 different rooms. And this is a hard choice, I think, a very difficult choice to choose between Graham, Stanley, Guido, Kevin Westbrook, and Henrik. But do not worry, every of the sessions will be recorded, so you can catch up on whatever you have to miss by just choosing one. Okay, I'm going to pass over to Russel Stannard, and thank you very much for joining us from London.
Hi. God, every time I do one of these presentations online, I get so nervous. I'm more nervous when I'm presenting using Adobe Connect than I am when I'm standing in front of an audience. Right, what I'm going to try and do today is a couple of things. I'm going to share my screen, because that's more or less what I'm going to do. I've done everything on there, so I'm just going to go onto my share, and I'm going to share my computer screen, and I'm going to go desktop. Right, now I've got to remember to minimize that. Okay, what I'm going to try and do today, hopefully you can all hear me, is I'm going to start by just going through a couple of lovely websites that I've seen recently.
Russel, apologies. I went over to the screen sharing layout and actually cut the screen sharing off. Would you mind restarting?
Right, so go back onto my thing, my computer screen, desktop. Is that right?
Excellent. And now we can see it on full screen. You can even click on full screen if it's, and the scroll button if it's not really visible. Thank you, Russel.
Okay, so what I'm going to try and do today is I'm going to start by just pointing out a couple of websites. One that I suppose you probably know both of them, but just a couple of websites as a sort of intro. Some nice websites that I've just found that I've been working with recently. One of them you'll know for sure, but I just want to point